Hello and welcome back to the EGL Astro Gaming Championship Playoffs. I am Fox, joined by Draft. We have Team Infused facing off against Pickups Unite here in the grand finals of the tournament. We've seen Team Infused sweeping through every single team with a 3-0, haven't dropped a map yet, and really that's something that you would expect from a team like this. Coming
Yep.
over from the EU to the NA, we actually saw them keep up with the likes of Optic Gaming, just to give you, any North American viewers, an idea of how this team should perform. They went all the way to Game 5, Round 11 S&D against a team like that. So, do not take them lightly.
Yeah, they're a very, very, very good team indeed. I mean, yeah, just game 5, round 11 against Optic Gaming as well, which is absolutely massive for Infused as well. But they were unable to take it. Optic Gaming obviously clutched it up at the last few seconds. But we're not on about that anyway. We are going to be on about what's going on in this game and a little bit of intel what was going on as well for you guys at home. Because quite a lot of you probably. Quite a lot of you probably wouldn't be in for the whole of the stream, but Pickups Unite were actually the very first team that Team Infused were against in this tournament. Team Infused hitting them up with a quick, swift 3-0, and then obviously Unite fighting through the losers bracket and bringing it all the way to the winners, bringing it all the way to the grand final. So by the looks of it, Unite obviously fighting, trying to trying to take a win away from Infused and try to beat them.
And what we've seen so far is, like I said, Infused is the team that actually knocked this team to the losers bracket in the series. Other than the very first map in the best of 3 was very one-sided. It was a very close hard point, but then we saw the uplink in the S&D, complete landslide victory in favor of Infused. But that is not the story on this map, as we see Pickups United starting off with a 30-second lead. Urban's actually running the SMG on this map, so we could see him playing a bit off his game a little bit here, running the ASM1 instead of his usual bow. We see him as a very strong AR player alongside the likes of Marky B for Infused. But Zero coming into the hill, he tried to get into a couple of engagements. He's able to take out Nile before dropping. Not too much action going on there, as we see Pickups United is able to take the hill right back.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely massive amount of points coming in from Unite. I mean, I don't know what happened to Infused, but Infused really started to slow down that game. I don't know if it's because, they've just been waiting for this final for ages and they haven't been playing, or whether, Unite have just kept their, hands warm and just kept their shot warm and stuff like that. I'm not entirely sure, but literally, as soon as I come out with that, 3 players down for Unite as a whole of Unite pushing straight in, but it's going to be 4 down for Infused again as well. Unite gaining control of this hill, as you're going to be racking up.
This is looking pretty identical to the start of the solar hardpoint we saw between these two teams. We saw Pickups Unite start off with a pretty big lead, and then Infused slowly but surely came back, only to win by a very few seconds in the final hill on solar hardpoint. So we could see a repeat of that story here. Infused hasn't shown that they've been a much stronger hardpoint team than Pickups Unite, so this could very easily go either way. Just 60 seconds separating the two teams, and we're seeing Pickups Unite still holding the hardpoint down strong with 2 players in sight, is waiting for these 2 players to push in from the back blue entrances. He knows that someone's coming soon, and as soon as he looks away, COD timing gets the best of him, but he still comes out on top with the gunfight. 3 players fall for Infused as we move to the green plat hardpoint. The scrap time is going to be awarded to Pickups Unite.
Going to be an absolutely massive players coming in from Unite as well. Unite completely walking all over Infused. Infused really, really struggling to keep up with Unite, but as you were saying as well, Infused very, very high caliber team, and we have seen them, come back from Pigger as well. So, still in with a chance of taking this game. But Unite definitely looking strong, as they are going to be in control of this hill. Back and forth kills going down. Colgate is going to be pushing inside of this hill, pushing out, trying to slay up the opposition. Is finally going to get taken down by Urban as PD pushes in, gets a nice little 2-piece.
Right, and teams, just for anybody tuning in that may be new, the teams right now as they head into the final hill in the first rotation of hills are playing for, what do you guys use Monopoly money over there, right? It's like 1,000 Monopoly monies, 1,000 euros over there in Europe, along with the brand new ASTRO TR headset for all 4 players on the winning team. So, very big prize going on here. It's to one of the final online Advanced Warfare tournaments heading into Black Ops 3. These teams are going to be playing to win. PD is going to be awarded the scrap time for Infused. They move into the last hill here on square. 2 guys in Eskies. PD's able to shut one of them down as he comes through to get the second on a 6-kill streak.
PD.
That's the bloodthirsty.
Yeah, I mean, by the looks of it as well, again, this is exactly what happened with Team Infused. I think Team Infused were down by quite a lot, and then they started to clutch up, and then, and then actually bring it back. And by the looks of it, that's exactly what's happening in this game. I mean, definitely, you know, fighting for an absolutely massive prize. So, you know, both teams definitely don't want to lose this, and you know, definitely trying their hardest to take this game.
And we see two players from Pickups Unite in the hill. You can see the lead is slowly but surely crumbling as Infused is fighting to come back into this game just like in the solo hardpoint. Urban coming through to make a difference, but he is in a 1-on-2 engagement, and it's not going to go in his favor. Marky B and Zero are left in a 2 versus 4, and it just doesn't look like Pickups Unite is able to hold on. So the scrap time is actually going to go to Infused here as we move into the second rotation of hills with a score of 123 for Pickups Unite and 77 for Infused.
You know, by the looks of it as well, Insight able to pick up a nice little 3-piece there on 3 of the players from Team Infused as well. But going into, going back into the first rotation as well, 137 to 77. You know, still Infused in with a chance of being able to take this game from Unite, but Unite literally showing their dominance. As you can see, kill feed filled with Unite players, as they are just going to keep up the slaying power, and you know, just literally going to be walking all over Infused. Infused struggling to be able to pick up a kill. Finally, Marky B able to stop that from happening on Insight, but literally every single kill in the kill feed is going to Unite.
Yeah, and the reason for that is I want to highlight the strategy coming from Pickups Unite right now is that they're staying together, right? There's always someone there to trade. They're never going off in these 1-on-2, 1-on-1 engagements and relying on flashy multi-kills to come out on top. What we're seeing is just teamwork, really, and it's pretty odd to see a pickup squad have more teamwork than a team like Infused right now, at least in this instance on this map. But maybe that'll change going into the second set of hills. Who knows? There's still a lot of Call of Duty to be played here. Nile is going to be pushing to the next hill inside Eskies. He's going to be taken down immediately after getting the opening kill. 70 seconds separating these two teams. Infused is hoping to mount the comeback.
Yeah, I mean, it's one full hill and only, you know, a few more seconds as well, so definitely Infused, you know, in with a chance of being able to take this one. Still, I'm just repeating myself over and over again. But Unite literally trying to fight off the invasion of Infused players coming in. As literally massive kills going down. PE able to pick up a nice little 2-piece there. As literally Unite fighting back, able to pick up several kills on Infused. But literally just back and forth kills at this moment in time. They literally, there's nothing else I can say. Just Unite looking the stronger team.
Urban has seemed to be struggling a lot this map for them as we see the lead slowly but surely crumbling for Pickup Unites. I'd really like to see Urban maybe pick up the battle like he usually does on Hardpoint or really any other map. He's got the least amount of engagements in terms of engagements on the hill out of everybody on his team. I think he'll be able to contribute a lot more on maybe the Green Plat and the Eskies Hill with a bow in his hands instead of the ASM1. He seems to just get shut down by the power of Insight and the power of Colgate with their ASM1s, and he doesn't stand a chance. So I'd rather see him go back into his comfort zone, pull out the bow, and show him what's up. But here we are, 70-second difference still. It's been a minimum of a 70-second difference for the past several minutes. Insight is able to push through the hill and keep the hill control in favor of Pickups Unite.
Yeah, by the looks of it, Marky B left all alone inside this hill. Finally, Team Infused are going to gain control of this blue hill on the side of this money hill, as they are going to start staying around this hill and start racking up, you know, the few valuable points that they needed. With 10 seconds left on the clock inside this hill, the rotation should be on. Marky B is going to pick up the scrap time inside that hill, but PE trying to push over to this next hill is going to get shut down. It is going to be Jake Cod inside of this hill waiting for a push from Infused coming from Red Gen.
Alright, and here it is, Zero getting the 2-piece on green box. Let's see if he can finish the 3-piece on green plat. Players spawning in Eskies. They're going to need to push this out. Otherwise, they're just going to push right into the hill with their stuns, as no one on Infused is running trophy system right now except PD, and that might just be a broadcaster glitch. It might be completely ran out, but now they're pushing into the hill. Everybody's going to fall, and we're still seeing Pickups Unite maintain their lead.
You know what I mean? Someone actually mentioned as well, you know, exactly what you were saying, you know, maybe Evan should, you know, kind of stay in his comfort zone and start playing with the ball. I know that him and Trey have actually started, you know, using the ball as of now. And the lead has actually went down a significant amount, I have to actually admit. You know, it's only, well, you know, it's not that much in it, around about 40-50 points in it. And from what was 70 from, you know, an absolutely large amount, but you know, I think with the time that's left on the clock as well, it is probably going to be all over for Infused unless they hold down the maximum amount of time in this final hill.
Insight Already reaching that 43 kill mark. Can he break the 50? He's on pace for it. If he can keep it going, it's definitely a possibility within these next 45 seconds. Insight's actually opting to pull out the valve here for the last couple of seconds in the match, but that's going to close out the game. They're actually going to decide to end it, as it was mathematically impossible for Infused to come back. And there it is. Pickups Unite wins the hard point. They had a second crack at it. The first time was a very close game, and they kind of lost it at the last second. But we're seeing Team Infused come out on top. Our team Pickups Unite come out on top.
Yeah, and hopefully this time around as well, hopefully that gives Unite, a bit of momentum, towards it. Maybe that was, the reason that Infused took it, because they took first game and then they had some momentum to keep on, winning those games, to keep themselves hyped up and stuff like that. Hopefully this time around, Unite have got themselves hyped up. Unite have, got a bit of momentum, and they're able to take the Search and Destroy and then able to take the uplink from Infused.
Yep, and so there it is, guys. That's the first map that Infused has lost the entire tournament, and Pickups Unite is the team to do it in the grand finals here at the EGL Astro Gaming Championships playoffs. We're cutting to a commercial break. Make sure you stay tuned now, because we'll be back in just a moment with more Call of Duty action.